Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how I do my patches with the LifeWave patches. I'm doing things a little differently than I was originally, and I'm going to explain why. So if you're interested in learning how to do the patching and starting on the patches, I am going to put my links below. There's a two-step process, well, a three-step process really. Shouldn't everything be a three-step process? Watch a short video. Sorry. Number one, go to the website below, which has some videos, before and after pictures, science, studies, all the things to help you learn. Number two, email me after you go to that website and check that out. Email me with subject line LifeWave, and I will send you the info for the Zoom call. And the third one is attend the Zoom call. That Zoom call is going to be with our upline Lillian, who has been patching for over a year now. She was hit by a bus and has completely recovered and actually gone above and beyond her cognitive abilities from prior to being hit after and had her concussion and brain damage. Her memory has come back even stronger. She feels like she's a teenager again in terms of her mental capacities. So she's great to talk to, but it's not just that. She's working with so many people for the last year, so she has so many stories and so much information about the patches. So I do calls with her, with you, so that I can learn what's going on with you and your family members and help you guys get started on these patches. Now, before I show you how to use the patches, these are not a one-shot wonder. It's not like a lot of people will try the pool water that I do. Link below to pool water, which is very cheap to get started. Almost costs nothing. Well, you got to get a filter, so it costs something to get a Berkey, but once you have a Berkey, it's very, very, very cheap to do the pool water. That's why they don't want you to know about it. Most people will see results with the pool water almost instantly, within a few days or a week. For me, I don't get sick. I got sick this last week, because I didn't take the pool water for a few days and I was traveling back from France. This last year, I've only gotten sick one time before this, and that was when I was traveling and didn't take enough pool water. So I call it pool water, but you can click the link and find out what it really is. Anyway, we're not talking about that today, but I'm just saying, like that, you'll get a faster response. If you need something, you want to start something that's really cheap and that you can get more of an instant response, I really recommend making the pool water, and my recipes below. All the links, I have Amazon links in there, but otherwise I don't make any money off of that. I make very little from Amazon, but I'm sharing all that with you so that you can do it, so that you can start getting results, whether you have an injury, or you have a family member or friend who has an injury, whether you have, and I know people make fun of us for doing that, but what do you want us to say? We'll get banned if we tell you the truth. Unreal. Whether you have some kind of stuff going on from the shedding, which is real. It's 1,000% real. The patches, though, are more of a support for you that's ongoing. These patches are creating stem cells in your body. So you're activating new stem cells, like a newborn baby. People will go get stem cell treatment. It costs $20,000 to have stem cells injected. These are not stem cells. These are, by the way, I did get back on the pool water, just so you know. I was off the pool water for 3 days, got sick, was sick one day, got back on the pool water, better the next day. This would have lasted me a week. So if you're a doubter about the pool water, I dare you to try it. It really works. And I'm feeling much better. Like I'm 90% better now. Just a little bit of my voice still, but okay. These stem cell activation patches do not contain stem cells. What they do is they activate your body to create its own stem cells. Okay? So that's what's happening. There are other ingredients in these, like carnosine, which are going to glutathione, right? Specific patches for specific things. Again, if you join me on the Zoom call, we go over all the patches and what they do and what patches you really should be starting with. We want you to attend the Zoom call not only because you're going to get a discount, you're going to get a better discount. Sorry, my hair. I went swimming yesterday. You're going to get a better discount, but you're also going to get educated so that you know how to use the patches, which ones will be best for you to start with, etc. Okay? But we recommend people start on the patches and stay on the patches for a year at least, because this is something that is going to revolutionize your health over time. I should make a disclaimer right now. We're not making medical claims. You should not construe anything I say as a medical or health claim. You should go to your doctor and listen to him. Okay. I'm not going to make any snide remarks. I'm going to keep it to myself. The white coats are coming. Okay. It's really hard not to be sarcastic right now. I know you guys can relate because you're my audience. All right, so I'm going to show you what I do. Well, I'm going to show you what I started doing and now what I do, okay? So originally I did what's called the Fantastic Five. And it's 5 patches. These are really easy to travel with. This much, okay? Now, the reason I started with the Fantastic Five is because I had done enough research on these patches that I knew that they would work. This works on a far infrared energy. You can go to the link below, startx39now.com, and read about it and how it works. I already knew about far infrared. I used to sell a far infrared comforter when I first started in network marketing in my 20s. So I already knew that this works. I knew about energy medicine. To me, it's a no-brainer, but the way that they're doing it makes so much sense. So I'd been wanting to start on these for over a year, at least. Maybe it was a year and a half when I first heard about them. So I decided to go full bore, and I went ahead and said, I want all 5 patches. The Fantastic Five. And so you don't have to do that. You could start with just X39. Okay, that's just the foundational patch. Again, I really recommend you get on the Zoom call. So follow the steps below and get on the Zoom call, and we'll talk to you about what to do. X39, X49 would be the next way to go. 2 patches. These are 2 foundational patches. They do different things. Again, it's all in the call. You can also read about it on the website. But I wanted more. I wanted the glutathione, the eon, which is, they call this the happy patch, and the carnosine, which rebuilds muscle. Okay, but I'm going to talk about that specifically in a minute. I got one more patch as a bonus patch for myself, because it depends on which package you order, and we can work with you on that as far as what you can afford, what you want to invest, and they do have volume discounts. So if you know that you're going to be on the patches for a year like me, I went ahead and ordered the biggest package because I knew these were going to work, and I knew that I was committed for a year. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy a 5-month supply. That's what I did. All right. Alavita is the other one that I got, which is specifically for the pineal gland, and it also helps with your skin. So those are 2 things that were really important to me, so I knew I needed that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patches that I use regularly. I also did get some LifeWave. LifeWave won't make any system changes. It doesn't, create stem cells or anything like that. It's just going to help with pain. The only reason I got the LifeWave was in case somebody I know has pain and I could help them. I don't tend to have a lot of pain, although when I was in Europe this summer, I did one night fall asleep. This is my biggest problem. I fall asleep too easy. Now, I fall asleep too fast. It's actually a real benefit, and it is from the patches. I noticed I was sleeping better with the pool water and the silica water, but once I started on the patches, it was like the second my head hits my pillow. I used to always have to listen to an Audible book to fall asleep, and I would fall asleep within 5 or 10 minutes. I'd say before the water, it was like 10 or 15 minutes. Well, it's a pretty easy sleeper, but it did take a little while to fall asleep because I always set it for 45 minutes. Sometimes it would take longer. And I used to wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, always, before the water. I'd always wake up at 3 in the morning, go to the bathroom, and go back to sleep. And sometimes it would take me 15 minutes to fall back asleep. Okay. So then I started on the pool water and the silica water, and I would fall asleep within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe tops. And I would, was I waking up in the night? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. No, I wasn't. And that's when I only started needing 5 hours of sleep. When I got on the pool water and the silica water, and I wasn't waking up to go to the bathroom, but I was only sleeping 5 hours. So then I started on the patches, and I noticed, and again, your results are going to be different than mine. Everybody has a different process that their body's going through to heal and recover from whatever it is we've been through. So you're going to have your own things that are happening, okay? But it's not, what I want to stress is that it's not an overnight thing. It's not like, oh, suddenly you wear the patches for 1 week or a month and all your wrinkles are gone. No, you look at the before and afters, there are women who look like they're in their 30s, they're in their 50s or 60s, but they've been wearing the patches for years. Okay? So this is not an overnight thing. Anyway, I now fall asleep so fast. It's within a minute. I'm not kidding. You can ask my son. He's always like, I'm okay, I'm going to sleep. I lie down, boom. I don't even have to put an audiobook on because I know I'm not going to hear any of it. And the only downside is if I'm watching a video before I fall asleep, sometimes I'll have my head in a weird, like not lying down properly, and I will get a crick in my neck. That happened one night when I was in Europe. I was watching an interesting video, and I was kind of sitting up, not quite lying down in one hotel room, and I woke up in the morning. I did have a crick in my neck, so I did use the LifeWave 1 and 2. You use 2 at a time with the LifeWave 2, and then I had the X39 and my other patches on. And by the midday, it was 90% gone, which normally it would take me at least, a few days, a week, or sometimes I would have to actually go to the chiropractor to fix it. It was gone. By the next day, it was completely gone. So, anyway, that's LifeWave. So these are the patches that I got. So here's what you do. You want to take, okay, let me explain first what I was told to do originally and what I'm doing now and why. Originally, I was going to do the Fantastic 5 during the day. With the patches, you wear them for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So 12 hours in the morning. It's almost 11 now, so I will wear them until 11 o'clock tonight. If I make it to 11 o'clock. If I don't make it for a full 12 hours, that's okay. I'll take them off before I go to bed. If I don't, I'll fall asleep, and then I don't take them off till the morning, and that's not good. They need to be off for half the time because your body, I don't remember the reason why. It's something about your body getting used to them or whatever. The aloe vera you want to wear at night while you're sleeping, and they say to wear it over your third eye. You can also wear it, I'm not sure which temple. I thought they said the right temple. I'm not sure. I've been wearing it. I'll show you how I've been wearing it. I started wearing it on my third eye, just one patch at night. But I made one change. I'm going to show you that. Instead of wearing all 5 of these during the day, I'm going to show you how I put them on. Now what I'm doing is the carnosine I'm wearing at night with the aloe vera. And here's what I do. This is what they look like. Okay. They're just like this, and you just peel them, the adhesive off, and then you stick them on. So these are carnosine. I'm wearing these over my eyes. And then the aloe vera, this is when I sleep. And I'll be honest, I haven't done it every single time since I got back. I got sick for a day or two, so I didn't do it every time, but I am going back to it. So the aloe vera I've been wearing here. Now, I could just wear one, but yeah, sometimes I wear one, sometimes I do two. I kind of was interested in doing it for underneath my eyes. You know, that's really what I want to work on in terms of the, I definitely can see my lines lessening in my face, but I just figure more aloe vera is better. Now, the reason I'm wearing the carnosine at night is because of my eyes. I heard a guy say that he's been trying it and other people have been trying it, and for people that have problems seeing, they're able to stop wearing their glasses as early as 30 days of wearing these. So I haven't been doing it for 30 days. It could take 2 months. It could take 3 months. I don't know. But I researched carnosine eyes, and there's evidence that carnosine drops. They're doing carnosine drops for people. So why wouldn't this work? My goal is to not have to wear readers. Right now, if I take these off, it's really blurry. So my goal is to strengthen these eyes. This is a muscle. Your eye is a muscle. So go ahead and Google carnosine eyes. Okay. Here's what I do during the day. So I'm going to take my X39. It doesn't matter how you put these together. Take one X39, one X49, and this is really the maximum. Well, I mean, you could do more. You could always do more. But this is really optimum, doing these 4, plus the carnosine, unless you want to do the carnosine at night like I do. The Eon Happy Patch. Again, she goes over all of these in depth on the Zoom call. So take an hour of your time, get on that Zoom call, and I'll help you get started. I am on all those calls. If you schedule them with me, I will be there. And that way you can follow up with me. I'm always here. I'm very passionate about this, and I want to help people. So if you want to get started, you can really lean on me with questions and whatever, troubleshooting. Glutathione. This is the best detoxer. So I need that right now, especially because I just got sick. Glutathione. So I've got 4. Now you could daisy chain them together. You can do it with all 5. Oops. Right? Just like that. And just put them down the back of your neck. I'll show you the 2 places where you can put them. You can put them anywhere on your body. But I am going to be putting them, I usually put them below the bump that you have, the top bump, cervical bump that you have at the top of your spine. You want to put them a couple fingers below that, or a couple finger widths below your belly button. I think it's 2 to 3 finger widths below your belly button are the 2 places that they recommend for you to put the patches. That said, you could put them anywhere. If you have an issue somewhere in your body that you want help with, you can put it there. And in fact, today, as an experiment, I'm going to put the glutathione right on my chest because I have this chest stuff from being sick. So I'm going to put it right here today. So all you do is peel it off, and I'm going to put it right there. Okay? So next, I'm going to take the other 3. I don't usually put them in a line. I usually put them in a triangle, but it's up to you. I may start putting them in a line because I think I'm going to start putting them on my son. If you have a child or a pet, you can use the leftovers and put them on them the next day, which will save you money. Now, you don't want to overlap when you do it. Just overlap the adhesive, not the actual patch, okay? The lattice, the crystal lattice. Okay, so there we go. You can do it like that. And if you had extras, you know, you could make it continue out. I'm going to be putting this on my son. So I could do it like this and just put this on him the next day if he will let me. If he won't let me, I'm going to put it on the dog. With dogs, you can either use tape, medical tape, or you could tape it to their collar. There's a woman, I just saw her testimonial of her cat was like literally dying and has totally come back to life, regenerated all her hair. There's so many other stories. A woman I just saw, like her hair's growing in dark after having gone completely gray. So many great stories. Okay, so this, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my neck. Okay, that's it. That's how you patch. So I'll wear these till tonight. Don't get hung up on 12 hours exactly. Like, don't stress. The point is to be wearing them every day. It's a long haul. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. And I think, honestly, I believe between these and the water, it's absolutely life-changing. I can't wait to see how I look and feel a year from now, 2 years from now. I think it's going to be incredible. And if you sign up with me, this is a business. I've been making money online since 2007. You don't even have to have a blog. You don't have to have social media. A friend of mine just started doing this, and she's just telling her friends about it. Her local church friends, homeschooling friends. She's having a little party coming up this next week, and she's already making money. So that can actually pay for your patches and make a little extra money. So that's something else you might consider. Anyway, if you guys have questions for me, let me know. I'll put links below, and thanks for watching.